Was it goblins or boglins? I couldn't tell. But something happened on the Tripod Trail. Giants and dragons are corrupting us all. If we don't get help, we will all go to hell. Did you hear the news out of Waveco Cave? A big holder tried to make us their slaves. My players trying to control our brains. I just woke up and the village was razed. We need the Stronghold to protect us for the night. We need the Stronghold to help us with this fight. We need the Stronghold. We need the Stronghold to go searching through the game. We need the Stronghold. We need the Stronghold. It's been a week since we saw Dave. A mighty group of adventurers. They're average as hell, but they may be mad enough to get us through this spell. When they are together, they are the Stronghold. We are the Stronghold. We are the Stronghold. We're here to show you the way. We are the Stronghold. We are the Stronghold. We might just have to save the day. We're just a group of heroes, yeah. We're big and we're small. We may not be the best in town, but we answer the call. When we are together, we are the Stronghold.
Oh, yeah, everything's
Should I be like this?
yeah. All right. Thanks everybody. Thanks Auntie. Wow, 14 folks. Thanks Earl. Man, thanks for being in chat. Thanks Beth for being there. Always the Charm crew rolling in deep. And what an awesome family we got. You know,
Yeah.
when Voctaires are supporting Charms and Strongholds are supporting whatever, like that's the good crew. That's the good energy for when we all meet in cons and stuff. Cabracho, thanks buddy. Thanks for arriving. All right, we're on our Wednesday session. We're back from a long break from the Knights of Maelstrom. That's this crew here. And I'll do the recap when we get there. Last year, we raised a shit ton of money for charity. This year, we're just going to hold 988 just to see what we can do. We're just going to test it out, and we're going to keep that banner up there. The first goal is 1,000. You know, we kick out some merch. I still owe Chris a shirt. Got to kick that out to him. But bottom line, 988. 988 is our suicide mental health awareness charity. I can't stress enough how important this is. Post holidays, early holidays, or whatever, people go to a dark place and you need a quick out. 988, you either text it or call them. You can speak anonymously, but they will get you in touch with what you need, you know, pretty darn close. They've got like an assorted amounts of different counselors that they can get you in touch with. And the money goes to, you know, help and fund some of their reach, which is fantastic. So beyond that, in terms of Stronghold, let's see. Boop, beep, boop. Today is Wednesday. Saturday, we're back with, I believe it's the Bone Baddies. We got a new crew there with Lord Gazumba. Then Sunday, hi Chip. Chip just periscoped up. I don't know if you can see him. There he is. And then Sunday, we're back with me. It's my week. So we're back in the Underdark, in the Undersea. So I had an epiphany while I was at church 2 weeks ago, and they went underground, and I was like, how am I going to slow them down? Huzzah. I'm going to put them in a giant ocean underground. So they're in the Underdark Ocean, which is pretty sweet. Auntie donated $25 to the cause, so I'm going to throw... I'll give a D6 inspiration for the party for that one. Straight up inspiration. I think we're gonna need that today. I mean, the party's got an inspiration for that one. But anyways, 98, good stuff. We got things going. Skylar, you got anything coming up?
Yeah, Monday the 13th, I will be we'll be doing the third installment of Call of Cthulhu, Murder on the Orient Express. The last episode was really wet and bloody and weird. I hope that it continues on, and we'll see where it ends up. But yeah, that'll be on Monday at I think 8 p.m. and that'll be on Adventures on Tap. With that crew, and so yeah, you'll find me there. And if you want to hear that sweet intro song, you can search for "We Are the Stronghold" on whatever you stream your music on, and you can find it there. I'll put the link to Spotify in the chat there. So that's all I got.
Nice, dude. Tori popped up in chat. You're next then. Let's see how fast you can improv this. There we go. I'll get this going. It's backwards, but you get the idea, guys.
All right, so my name is Tori Q Hill. I'm the artist, creator of Network, writer of Network The Quickening. It's a comic book series. I'm doing very, very well. I'm here with a group of guys, and we're sitting here raising money for, the charity and having a great time doing it. Network The Quickening is a comic book series about a young man, or older man now, who is being haunted by his past. His father's an angel, and his uncle is a devil. That should be enough said. And they're all out to figure out what's going to happen. So other than that, we got a couple shows coming up this year here in Philly. So if you're in the Philadelphia area, make sure you check out my Instagram page at Tori Q Hill. My TikTok, I don't know if TikTok going to be around, but, TikTok page at Tori Q Hill. Across all platforms, and we're gonna make things happen. We'll keep you updated on the pages. And next one, go. Charm.
Charm moved, and then we'll do Jerry. Yeah.
Trying to dodge the allegations. No. So what's up? I'm Charm, Old World Charm of Charmed Fantasy, and I proudly stand with a lot of the wonderful people who are popping in. And so proud of you guys. Thanks for donating to the charity. I saw Annie as well popping in. So thank you guys for just really showing up. And I know you guys represent yourselves when you donate, but it also can't help but be like, hey, those are my friends, and I'm proud of you guys. So thanks for being here and just being a part of this. I am happily a part of Stronghold D&D. I'm a professional DM, a professional writer. I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to work with such prestigious people such as Tori on projects that is very near and dear to our hearts, such as the creative flow, and be a part of facilitating the imaginative storytelling of Sir Tim. But yeah, if you're looking for a player, a DM, a writer, I am available. And full disclosure, I don't have my full setup, so if it gets a little wonky on my end, this is not my fault. What's happening here, by the way? But if it gets a little wonky on my end, let me know. And I did get in at 4 a.m. from the fires in LA. I am safe and sound. For I know those of you guys who know that I was cruising there, but the fires on the map, I was in the middle of all that, and so now no longer don't have to worry about that. So thanks for such an amazing community, and I will be running a charity to raise money for people who have unfortunately been actually very displaced in an incredibly hard and detrimental way in the future on maybe even this channel if it seems wherever there's a good cause to be had. But I know that Stronghold D&D is a champion of charity. So with that said, I'll pass it on to the last but never the least of us, Jeremy.
You can check me out at on Instagram at Old Men Rolling Dice. I was going to say .com. I guess you can check me out there
too. Feels like a gambling site.
I haven't updated. Old Men Rolling Dice is kind of a gambling site, maybe. I don't really have any projects coming up. It's kind of quiet after the new year, and I'm really I'm pleased with that. Just easy sailing for the next little while. I am prepping for GaryCon. If you're going to be at GaryCon, I'm not running Dungeons and Dragons, but I am running Castles and Crusades there, and maybe some Alien. So looking forward to that.
Nice. Well, thanks everybody. Let's go. All right, so where were we? Last session, you guys were on the hunt for the Morkoth. The session previous to that, you found the Morkoth, which is the ship where You believed Hecaton was being bound by something. You found the ship. You had this sick halo onto the ship, high altitude, low opening. We're all tracking onto this half submarine, half, above marine ship. Yeah.
Dom Marine. I think
That's
it's
when your
Dom.
vocab just dies. Anyways, you got on the ship, you fought your way onto it, you find the obelisk. Your guys' solution was smash the obelisk, boop out, because your prime directive was go unshackle the king. Well, as you were doing this, the enemy had a mind of their own. These marrow, these big, trident wielding mermans are throwing these tridents in you, pulling you guys into the water, which created some issues. We started the next session. You guys are thrashing around in the water, and you guys start seeing Slarkrothel's tentacles move towards the ship because Slarkrothel didn't want anything in anybody's hands but Slarkrothel's. You guys managed to turn into a T-Rex, absolutely smash wizards, Torn. Blandino was pouring potions down people's throats, and Misty stepping out, arcing a lightning bolt just at the right time for folks. Charm's T-Rex turns into King Kong, which is a fantastic, creature to turn into. T-Rexes and great apes. But you guys broke the obelisk. Inside the obelisk ends up being this Merilith. You guys break it and decide to grab the conch, get close enough to each other, and boop out of there. Slarkrothel says no, grabs Torn. In your plan was that Slarkrothel was going to do one of these things, and one of you got, but I think you kind of told the DM that was going to happen, and because a tentacle has 180 degrees of range, went whoop and chucked him about 300 meters in the opposite direction. You guys said, screw it, and booped out because you guys just made the choice, and you guys were thinking, I'm going to go back and grab Torn. Well, we'll see how that works now. Torn ends up having this real creep fest loner talk with this Merilith as Slarkrothel smashes and breaks down the Morkoth, pulls it into the ocean. The ocean goes calm with a bit of a maelstrom, right? We use that too much, and then it sinks in. Well, the Merilith pursued Torn. Torn watches the Red Zeppelin disappear for some reason, and bodies kind of falling off it, like something kind of happened there. May or may not have been the Baroness, played by V. Kai is entering the chat over here. Hey, buddy. You eventually get defeated by the Merilith and fall as you're trying to fly, hopefully to the Red Zeppelin or whatever. This thing keeps teleporting and hitting you, teleporting and hitting you. You fall a couple hundred feet to your death as the water becomes concrete. The rest of the crew arrive at Maelstrom, dripping wet, and Vokoth instantly goes into a prayer, right? Like, yep, we did what we needed to do, but yeah, sorry, buddy, we can't chew that right here. I'm sorry, I'll give it back to you. Sorry to break up the band. So where we'll take this off to kind of get this going is kind of silence. There was thrashing ocean. Now in the trackless sea, it's just kind of silence with a body, as you can see there, a large barbarian. Luckily, some of your stuff, I'll say, I rolled for some equipment because you're in the ocean. Some things may or may not have fell off your body, okay? But you did, as a good barbarian and person of the wilderness, you lanyarded off the blood axe. Okay, it's there. You've got it girth hitched to you as a good ranger buddy. So as we go into this, you hear three voices, Torn, as you start coming into your subconscious. You hear Torn. As you are there, but you're not there, but you hear three distinct voices. The stinging salt, the stinging sun, the lapping you can start hearing against your ears of the water. Up and down, you can feel your body. Up and down. The stinging heat of the sun above you. Your eye opens. Your eye opens. The stinging against what the numbness across your face from a blade that goes straight down into your abdomen, gaping open. But your eye opens. The sting of blood and the stench of ichor. Wake up, please. Torn, please. You hear from somewhere. Tugging on you. You fool. A large serpent coiling around you. The serpent rolls over into the water. The coils slowly, yet softly, coil around you, like tickling, but then pulsing tightly. I will have him. His face is beautiful. Split open. My ichor pools in him now. You will let me face my champion, no matter the cost. Give me a D20 roll.
Okay. Anything in particular, or just a D20?
Yep, just a D20.
Oof.
Nice.
Seven.
Okay. Huzzah. The game is in my court already. I'm just kidding. You hear as you drift back into darkness, as your eyes close again, you hear, take my life, Timora. Pass my sacrifice as an offering to his god, whoever that may be. Panic breathing, involuntarily, just three people turn over to deep, controlled breaths. As you can hear Vokath's prayers to Tempest begin to become audible, as Blandina's hair rings out onto the concrete floor, and Savathor takes the same call and rings it out the same. Tempest! As you hear Jeremy, Vokath, you seek the flame tongue. You hear a blade hit. We are busy here, brother, but the brawler, yeah, got one. You hear in the distance, clearly on some sort of planar battlefield. The brawler, the brawler can intervene. Your man shows courage, but his time, life force, spirit, is in the coils of another. That serpent. You have a short time. The Kraken is on the move. Cling! You hear as some sort of blade in your mind as you've connected. You are divine. Use divination. Call the intervention of his god, the god of the athletes, champion of the Dawn Wars. Search. Cling! As you come out. But that's, as you give this prayer, that's where the three of you are back in that same spot where the four of you had fought off so many giants before that were going to execute you. You can't hear the organ this time. The room is quiet. The lucid, still pool that shines a bright purple and shimmers magically, that shows if you look far enough, it goes like super deep. The pressure you can feel of being down in the maelstrom kind of strikes you as the magic, pressurizes you, where you're at. But you've seen this room. You look to the right, that's where that cloud giant count used to be. You look to the left, and that's where your quarters, and a spiral staircase is ahead of you. You can hear on these large coral stairs, doo, 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 as a familiar Tharlan Thunderstrike begins to turn the corner. Praise Strongmouse! Brave small folk! We have more guests! Praetor Uther has something for you, Your Highness, as he points at Blandina. At this point, I think that's enough Tim RP to let you guys start playing some Dungeons and Dragons. I'll take over as Tharlan, I believe, is the name I hastily came up with when Savathor rolled like a 29 charisma check on a storm
Make
giant
friend-
on the rock.
Yeah, make friends check.
yeah. Yep.
We all role play the characters we wish we were in life, and early on in life, I wanted to make friends. I moved like 13 times before I was 18, so that's why I'm Savathor. Anyway, I will look over to Blandina and say, "It seems you're being recognized by other nations as a princess already, or is it queen by now?"
Just water spits out. I don't think I'm presentable yet. I can't see Uther like this.
I'll prestidigitate you.
I'll do that to myself. I'll do that to myself. Like, hold on a second.
No. I slap your hand and go, "A princess should never have to prestidigitate herself."
That's what I do. Fine. Boys, let's go. I don't know what he has for me, but we need to figure this out quick and get back to Torn.
Hopefully it's torn.
Yeah, hopefully it's Torn.
Maybe it's torn. What a fine gift, a good friend found in the water.
That's $100 we already got today. Like, fantastic, everybody. I'm gonna get creative. With this donation throughout this thing, but we'll call it a glove save if needed. And when you guys see what I got cooking for these folks, Beth, Annie, and Earl, like, I think I'm excited. I rolled out a map that I haven't used in a long time, so I'm excited.
Oh no.
Right.
Let's see. Oh, go ahead.
Boys, shall we head up to see Uther?
I looked at Vokath. Are you all right? You held fast and saved. You saved Blandina. You probably saved us all, honestly.
Volkath doesn't say anything. He's sort of like muttering. He's doing a very repetitive prayer under his breath, the same verse over and over again, and it's maybe not recognizable. But he'll stand up and nod to the two of you, like.
What are you trying to gain from that prayer? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I assume that my boy's dead.
Okay.
So I need to make sure that the gates to
Oh shit.
to Tempest are open.
Seeing this, Blandina opens a little bit of her own vulnerability and insecurity and walks up to him and place my hand on your shoulder. I say, Vokath, you're a good man. Just know that you saved my life, and you're trying to save the life of Torn. Know in your heart that you are a good man, no matter what you may think about yourself.
Oh, that's a first for Blandina. Man, if there wasn't so much inspiration already going around, I still got to do a D4 inspiration for Blandina coming out of just joining the family. Those are my favorite arcs right there, is when people start, like, oh, this is good.
We haven't technically leveled yet, right?
You leveled up. You just haven't rested.
Yeah.
This is a toxic move that Sir Tim does. is like,
I wouldn't say it's toxic. I do
Yeah,
that too.
you-
Unless
you
it's
guys
toxic
have
for me as
a-
well, but I think it just
because you
makes
guys
sense.
have choices. You learn the
Yeah.
experience. Like if you've ever come off a battlefield or a fist fight or something crazy, and you're like, I can hear colors. You know what I mean? Like you have leveled up, and you guys are like, you feel confident in what you did, although, and that's the growth. That's the growth that you all had. Like, you know, you were on a mission of destiny and you made the right choice. You need to go fix the right choice, potentially. You know what I mean? Because the brotherhood slash brotherhood, sisterhood, you know what I mean?
I will ask Blandina and I'm drawing a blank here. I want to call you Histifer, but I know that's
Oh yeah, can we change that on the screen?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's Savathor. Yeah.
Of course, it's Salvatore. Thank you.
I can
I'm
do
50
that.
years old. Then this happens. So I will. I'll ask the two of you. You know, you need. I need to be left alone, and I will catch up to wherever you're going. There are certain verses that still need to be spoken in my prayer, and then I'll return to you.
Salvatore will nod respectfully. Salvatore has the bearing of someone who isn't, I would say, he's not failing to take this moment seriously, considering how close to death we came and how unknown Torn's fate is. But Salvatore is someone who is the closer he is to the idea of grief, the more confident he is in compensation to the idea that is least rational. And that is, he's holding on to the thought that Torn is a titan among men and capable of surviving anything, because if Torn isn't that, then Salvatore is nothing.
Yeah.
Ultimately. And so he's holding on to the reality that like Torn can't possibly fail, because Salvatore compares himself to Torn and sees how small he is to such a bright son of a passionate powerhouse. And so he just refuses to go and let the logical thought creep into his confident, bordering almost willfully negligent brain that anything bad could happen here.
Yeah.
And so.
So do you guys want to follow Tharlan Thunderstrike? He heads up remember that spiral staircase? If you guys remember that map, there's the bioluminescent algae everywhere, kind of lighting things up, but like not in a gross way, like in a very clean, you know what I mean? Like they have managed to get the bioluminescence into these lamps and just make it look super clean. Even where some of the like a giant sea anemone or whatever, it's still well groomed. Like think of this place as like where you see these a bit of the chaotic side of a coral. They have taken it and made it look just like absolutely frescoed, you know what I mean? Like very nice.
Like a Bond villain's lair, but giant sized.
Giant size, yes. Yeah, because storm giants, although goodly before this, like not chilled, but they are kind of in the dependent on you guys kind of mode. But you guys walk upstairs, you see the organ is sitting there with no player. It's just very serious. The large pieces of they're like massive clamshells that were used for seating for these giants that were coming to Conclave. It's empty. You look off as you come up the stairs and look off to your right. There's like a 50-foot wide hallway with 10-foot stairs, going down into this half-size amphitheater. Almost at half-size Coliseum. This amphitheater that goes into the throne room. But as you look down in the throne room, it looks like there was a flood in a place where you would assume there'd be lots of flooding often, but this place is so pressurized and secure, it makes no sense, because you see bits of trash and chaos floating around inside this the 1-inch pool of water. The halls echo with the sounds of two hill giants in armor, fixing their helmets and adjusting their chainmail, dragging ornate furniture, bas reliefs, and sculptures, and dragging them all into place. You hear like these, and then like one of them is like bucketing out into this center pool where Lenathon jumped in, like water. But it's weird when you throw water on it, it kind of just naturally goes into this pool. Magic, okay? But you see this full plate mailed, great sword, and he's kind of resting his hands on it, and he's staring at Princess Sarista, who is in the worm skull throne, just paralyzed, right? She's just sitting there with her last expression on her face of when Lenathon ripped that rod from the coils of her braid out of her hair. Come on, buddy. You guys are pesty. Come on. Get up here. Do your thing. Oh, this one over halfway up. All right. Hang on one sec. My kid. Okay. He'll get down after we get some camera time. He's like...
He's the assistant branch manager.
Yeah. Yes. So there he is, and you guys are at the top of the stairs, and you kind of see that something had happened since you guys left. Not what you guys saw. There are scorch marks. There's a smell of lightning bolt, or not? You know what I mean? Of
Like ionized air.
Yeah. Like something occurred here.
Ozone. Yeah. Do you smell that, Blandina?
I do. I'm very familiar. Something's not right here. We should be prepared for probably anything.
Feels like that thing is past, but you're right. I don't have much left in me, though. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't either, but let's put up a good front.
Yes. I'll stand tall, set my shoulders back, chin up, try to push out the concern for Torn, and actually even growing concern for Vokath's kind of, what probably Savithor would feel is like too preemptive sense of loss as we navigate forward. Almost like I feel like it's a very what's the famous duo Miguel and Tulio trying to walk in and feign bravado while they're almost dying.
Yeah. Well, as you have prestidigitated me, I'll look over at you. It's like, Sav, you look like shit, and I'll prestidigitate you too.
Please, no, don't.
No, shut up. I'm doing it.
No, I think I'll have a bit more leverage here and appearing a bit more experienced in combat if they see that we have survived grievous dangers, and at the same time the fine balance of your countenance being untouched would remark you being powerful and me being hardened as a warrior, which I think we need right now, considering we have lost our hardened warriors at the moment.
Again, Savithor, you make too much goddamn sense.
Played a lot of card games.
Let's
I like this energy though.
Let's go.
Yeah. Vokath, are you with them? You're just in tow? Kind of just
No, I'm still down below.
Got it.
Yeah. You tell me when you want me to go.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Ooh.
Okay. I will. Let's go through this real quick. The once beautiful throne room is soaked, dripping, and make a perception check between the two of you. And matter of fact, Vokath, you can as well. Like okay. you can make a religion check if you want.
Ooh, 21.
Okay.
I got a 23.
Okay. Well, good. Get the bad rolls out early. And this,
I got an 8.
This is not a critical role, to speak in cliche or whatever. But for the two of you, you see a weird sludged blood that is just acrid, and it is pooled into the ground, and where it's pooling, like you can see it like acidically burning into the ground and kind of like disappearing, but there is just this gross black ichor in pools in like one spot in front of what looks like a very ornate clamshell for a giant clam that was broken. Like think of like a bird feeder type thing. Like it was there, and based on your perception and Blandina and Savathor, it looked like it was a scrying pool that was in there, and it was snapped in half. But you see tattered clothes and ichor kind of all over the place, and a battle was fought here. You hear Imperator Uthor, who we've seen before. Nice, tight, well-kempt beard. Think of like a Persian. He's got the bluish, dark grayish, bluish skin of a storm giant. He's got dark hair with a graying beard, Persian kind of built under like the slit of an open full plate helm. He's got a plume, that goes like from the front to the back. That's coral in color, like purplish. He looks at you. The sisters were turned into a storm herald, some vicious, corrupt demon. We were sacked. Noinek and the Revengers came to our aid. Shortly, but they left this for you. And you see in his hand, about this big, your spell book.
My eyes get really big. Like, what? I look at Savathor.
I'm still trying to figure out, like, I'm have the look on someone who's pretending to know like what's going on. I'm like, yes, Noinek and the Revengers, and it's like someone talking to me about like Peruvian coffee grounds, and I'm like, yes, Peruvian coffee grounds. I'm just like, yes. Who are these people?
Would I have remembered Noinek necessarily?
No neck and the who?
Noinek was in the tavern on day one. Yep. I mean,
Noinek and the Revenger. Who?
Noinek. And he's like, Your Highness. Noinek, Sir Timothy, Pleep, Zora.
Sir Timothy. Oh my God! It's been
My own name.
wow.
Yeah, like hearing the sound of your voice.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Thank you for the raid, Kazuma. Holy cow!
Yes.
I'll do another.
I haven't heard that name since the great raid of Lord Gazumba on the battlefield. Yes. Yes. Sir Timothy indeed.
Yeah. Holy smokes, there's 130 people on our
Holy
channel.
cow.
We don't deserve this. All of you leave. Go somewhere better. We're very boring. Yeah.
No,
all right.
stay.
I gotta make this good. Where did the Margasters had this?
No, stay, Professor. We love you.
Don't leave. We love yeah.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
We're raising money for charity, and we'll all do anything for money to help that.
Shirtless Dungeons and Dragons, sign me up. So you heard of the other party coming in, and he kind of just looks at you and he's like, We're very grateful for you being here. Gun show. We're grateful for you being here, Your Highness. And then he's like, Pardon me. And he looks back at the Worm Skull throne with her sitting there frozen again. But like she's got the eyes that can see everybody. No matter like where you go, her eyes are locked in place where no matter where you're at, you can be seen. Or you can make eyes with Sarissa. And then he looks at her and he's like, Your Highness. And dang.
Holy
Thank
cow.
you guys so much. We're so close to 1,000. Let's go. that would make us the Legion of Stronghold when we hit 1,000. That'd be
That's
pretty tight.
true. That's true. I love it.
So he's there. He lets you know that, you know, they arrived searching for information on Hecaton. They arrived. We didn't have much to offer them. They used this scrying pool to scry on Hecaton. They found him somewhere in a desert region where a ancient blue dragon found the scry and turned the two sisters into this storm herald for their treachery, and then broke the scry. They then left off to Waterdeep to find something called the Ring of Winter before rescuing Hecaton finally. So we owe it to them, and we're very grateful for you to be here to help us protect the throne.
We broke an obelisk on the ship on the Morkoth. We saw Hecaton.
They saw the obelisk break. He's like, that was you. We saw an obelisk in the ocean break. We saw an obelisk deep underground and near a furnace break. There's a final obelisk that's chaining him that they're going after now.
So what next?
You seem.
If we're, it's the three of us right now. We Torn. We couldn't rescue. We couldn't bring him back with us. It was Sarkathel threw him to. The battle was too much for us, and I could only get the three of us back here. We've got to get. Yeah. The Kraken.
She knows you're here then. You're muted.
I say I'm bleeding poignantly, like next to as we're talking about how close it was. I'm just like making sure that like I flex the part of my body that's lacerated, so just a spurt of blood, you know.
Yeah. There's only 4 storm giants left here since the attack and the 2 hill giants. This is a nightmare. And we'll stop there. Vokath, prepare. Vokath, so you're downstairs.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just gonna continue with my prayers.
Okay.
To Tempest. I'm going to, I make sure that I have my my reliquary there with me, my hammer on the floor, my reliquary to one side of it, my amulet of the devout clenched in my hand, praying, trying to maybe feel just even sort of just a glimmer of what I've felt before.
Yep.
And assuming that glimmer comes, then being a 10th level cleric, I would immediately like to use divine intervention and ask Tempest to bring.
Nailed it. Okay. So we'll hold there as we cut to the ocean. Because you're on track with the only way that this can kind of happen, as basically you see Uthor look at you guys. If this was he said that, is it only the 3 of you? He really just said it was the 2 of you because he doesn't know where Vokath is at. He's downstairs, so he thinks it's over. It's lights out. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you 2 are powerful, but like we've lost too. He looks at you and he's like, we've lost too much. Tor. You hear behind you, Tori. You hear Tor from a different voice. I want you to have hope before I take you. my embodiment of chaos. A coil, very like unwanted touch, and just where it pulses to let you know that it has control, but not trying to strangle you, but just enough to be soft yet firm at the same time. The strong coils wrap cords, and you hear this like almost like a tongue, a forked tongue behind your ear as you finally feel a face kind of breathing, as your head lifts out of the water. Beyond telepathy, you now hear inner voice, cords lust for sport, as you feel the like just this you know what I mean? Like this awful feeling on the back of your neck. Cord is so predictable. He believes in you. We will travel. Spin. Fly together. Make another roll. A d20. You're muted, buddy.
12.
Okay. 12 is good. 12 good. Okay. All right. You feel yourself getting gator rolled, if you know what that is. Like you just whoosh, you start getting ripped around, and you hear slunk. I'll meet you there. As the water just rips away from you and the air just pulls from your mouth, you feel weightless as you feel just a rush of energy start flying through you. You can make a perception check.
Three.
Okay. You don't feel like
That can't be right. That can't be right. Roll persuasion. I'm sorry. Perception is +5. So do you want me to still use the 3? I accidentally hit persuasion.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so 8.
Okay.
Yeah. Just enough of you don't there's no sound. But you feel like the weight of you is moving in a direction, like the pressure, like a g-force, like the gravity is pulling and pooling into your feet. And you could just, the only time you've ever felt this was like a long fall before, but this is at a whole nother level. And it almost, you just, there's a moment of you wanting to enrage, you can't because you're kind of unconscious, but there's I don't want to take your agency of fear, but something shocks you as you felt this before and it didn't end well. But you're moving at a fast pace. So
yeah, I would accept death at any point.
Yeah. So, but you're kind of unable to react to it just yet. We'll go back into the maelstrom to Vokath. Your pieces are laid out. You're focusing. You're doing your best to reach out. You've got very good rapport with Tempest as the flame tongue, reached out to you when they did, but they're busy. The actors of Celestia. So this is over to you. I got to get back to this part. Okay. You want to do a divine intervention. This is what I'll say. You know that you just got a hold of this. You know that you're being tested for whatever. What I will do for the party, and I kind of generated this up a little bit more, for every okay. You want to use this before arrest?
Yeah.
Okay. Based on what you know. Okay, I'll fix this because this is kind of fun because there's no teleport. So based on what you know, divine intervention is very difficult. You get a 10% chance. You know that it's really tough, because if you were going to talk to, you think that you'd have a pretty good shot talking to Tempest, but in this case, you have to talk to someone else. You're not too sure, but you heard brawler, athlete, sports, so you have an idea of during the prayer, maybe some things to say. And maybe your character, you, if you know, then run with it. I will offer for every spell slot that you all commit to this, I will give 1% per spell slot type. So if you do a 5th level spell slot and you give that up after the rest, you are offering this up for whatever you face. So if you give up a 1st level spell slot, everybody, right? So like if Blandini gives 1, I'll give 1% added. If you give up a 5th level, you know what I mean? I'll give you 5%. If you give up an artifact or a magic item +1 or above in, you know what I mean, in offering, I'll give a 10%. But I'm going to give you one shot at this. So you get that sense. You get that sense that you can, you know what I mean? Like, I'll also say, I'll give 5% for tomorrow's Channel Divinity as well. So you can pour as much as yourself and as much Maestra as if you guys want to come together and build this offering. That's what I'm offering to make this happen. So it's a bit of a gamble. You're muted. Oh, we got mute stuff today. This is fun.
Trying to keep each individual's thing.
Yeah, no, I got it. Just you guys all understand what I'm trying to say there. And by bartering with this situation, you can say, well, how much do you think this was? And you know what I mean? Like, will happen. And if you guys go over commit or whatever, maybe it's still there after the end of the offering. So I'm just make the offering, see what's accepted.
So we're gonna
and then we'll make it roll.
We're gonna do this after a rest.
What I'm saying is, you can commit these things. You'll take, regardless of taking a rest, right? Regardless of taking a rest, where you go after this one, you're committing that one for the next 24 hours.
So even if we've
good conundrum, chat. Am I mean,
even
chat?
If we've even if we've used the slot, we can still use it as it's coming off of tomorrow's.
You'd have to stay for a full 24 hours where you're at, and I'm not going to metagame you once something happens. You're not going to have it for when you need it. I'll explain. You know what I mean? Like, I'll explain to you the consequence. So what it will occur from the divine intervention is going to happen within the next 24 hours. You can rest, right? Even if you do the divine intervention right now and you rest at 8 hours to get yourself ready to rock and move out, you will still be without that slot until this is completed, until whatever happens is completed.
I will give you both of my 5th level slots.
So that's 10. Okay.
All right. And then I will. How much is magic items?
If it's above like what is it? Uncommon. So we'll say uncommon, which is green, right?
Yeah.
Is a 10, and then another 5% on the way up from that one. So you got a purple you want to throw in there, right? That's 20.
All right. I'll do Robe of Serpents, which is 5%. I will do Sage's Signet of the Serpent, which is another 10%, so 15%. And
what about the Hat of Wizardry? It's just a wondrous item.
Well, no, hold on. The uncommon item would be 10%, I think.
Yeah, uncommon's 10.
So 10 plus 15 then is 25.
25.
All right, so that's what I'm throwing in, 25%.
What about a Hat of Wizardry? That's a common item, right?
What color was it? I thought that was blue.
It's white.
Oh, I'll give you 5.
But it's a wondrous. I will. Yeah, I'll throw that in. So that's 15
Right.
for me.
That's 40%.
So right now we're at a 50% total.
50% chance. Yeah.
The coin flip.
Well, I have a set of Mariners plate I put in. That's green, so that's another 10. So that puts us at 60%.
Ooh,
We're at 60%.
I've still got a folding.
Do we need that?
I've still got a folding boat. Here's a folding boat. That's a
We
blue
might
item.
need the boat.
I have the conch. We could throw in the conch.
No,
of
we need that. We
teleportation.
need that.
Then we just can't get back. We're like, whoops. All right. Then that's yeah.
I can throw in
A potion of water
I can
breathing.
throw in some spell slots as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna be cautious on the spell slots because that's my whole way of protecting us. One dimensionally. So.
Well, a potion of water breathing. That's another 10%.
Okay.
So that puts us at 70.
7.
And then I'll throw in 5 levels of spells. That puts us at 75.
Okay.
I think that's a fair.
Try.
That's a Hail Mary.
Okay.
If I did a prayer to Lunatari, would that, in addition to his prayer to Tempest or whoever we're praying to, would that aid at all?
I would say hold that for when the shit hits the fan. You also have a D6 and a D4 inspiration, plus we'll see. I don't want to add the chat to this one because this is the crutch of whatever, but I'm pretty sure I've got something for Beth, Earl, and Annie on that one. Well, let's see, what time is it? Focath?
It's 9:30, boss.
Yep. Oh yeah, thanks. I was just seeing like when break time was. But just for the theater, Vocath, send it. What do you want to do? How are you gonna do this? You can also just say I click the divine intervention button and I can take it from there if you're not feeling it. But
No, I'll roll it if that's what you're asking me to do.
oh, for sure.
If we've got that we've got that pile of magic items, I will.
So what are we at?
I will 75%.
Okay. Please do me a favor and mark those off. Don't mark them off yet. Don't mark them off yet. But prepare to.
I'll have that pile of magic items there. I'm gonna ignite my hammer so it starts to burn. And then with my final bit of prayer, I'm gonna bring the hammer down on all of it.
Okay. Ready?
Are we there to do this? With putting our magic items in as well?
Yeah. So it's a total of 75, meaning 75.
76 or
you add that on top.
No, my 10 is in there. So
okay, so 85%. So you need to roll.
No. My 10 is in the 75. We added 65.
Okay. Oh, got you. Okay, so you need to roll under a 75.
So a 76 or higher will fail.
Yep. Ready?
Sure. Can I roll?
You roll, right? You roll.
Do you want me to roll real dice, or do you want me to roll?
I trust you.
Pick your most divine dice.
I've got them here. My desk is a mess, but after I roll it, you can certainly look at it. Here we go.
Roll me in.
There they are. It's not 75, it's 57.
Okay.
Oh, legit.
You're sitting there as soon as you strike, like in the ring hits, the three of you putting in your offering. You know, you're laying these things down. You see him offering things. You're weaving in Maestra, yourself, Blandina, as you're, you know, you've got like your book open and you're just like moving objects around and you're casting a little bit of like, you know, energy into this thing. Vokath, if only Brother Tempest would let you into the arena. Someday. We haven't time. Cord brokered a deal with Merilith. Yes, the Merilith. When she ports out, he will snag her into the astral plane. What a great event this will be. I'll be in the audience watching too, next to Cord. She drains his life force to move him to the abyss. Not so fast. She'll attempt to turn him into an abomination, one of her Glabrezu. Here, take this, as the equipment that you have turns into a solid gold baton. Break it when you're ready. No more than a day you have, as Slarkwithel's on her way. You will face Merilith on the Astral Sea. Once you prove yourself worthy, once Torn does, Cord will return you here. Whoosh, and it's gone.
Well, there you go.
Your stuff is replaced by a golden, you know, think of like there's a track somewhere on an Olympic track up in Celestia, and you see this large baton like laying down on the ground.
Could be a rod of lordly might.
Or it could just be a gold baton.
Oh, fine.
It's not my color, really.
I prefer
I'm more of
silver.
a silver guy.
Hey! Hi!
I'll pick it up.
Okay.
That's perfect.
That was so funny.
I missed it.
We both said silver's our color.
There's the common lore of in real world jewelry is you're either gold or silver, you know, with some exceptions, but never the same. And we both were like, we're silver people. Our complexion is silver jewelry only, not gold.
That was
That was the most weirdly cultured, unscripted, weird shit I've ever seen. It's like, what?
You're being a pest, bro. All right. So you have the baton. You may rest. But you know that you've got X amount of time to kind of do this thing. We'll take a quick 5 minutes. A quick 5, and then we'll head back for where you guys move next.
All right.
cool. Yeah, we'll be back.
See you guys in a moment.
See ya.
A spark within, but we can slow. I left behind the walls of home to find the truth, to stand alone. With every step the cold grew deep. The magic stirred, no longer asleep. A princess then afraid, unsure. But through the frost I learned much more. My hands, they glow with icy fire. Each battle stoked my heart's desire. The mountains high, the rivers wide. With friends I learned to turn the tide. Frostborn, through every storm I stand reborn. Frostborn, with friends beside I face the dawn. Frostborn, the cold is mine, my heart unworn. Frostborn, my destiny forever sworn. For danger space I Though magic calls me far from there, and my heart remains, I hold it dear. Frostborn, through every storm I stand reborn. Frostborn, with friends beside I face the dawn. Frostborn, the cold is mine, my heart unworn. Frostborn, my destiny forever sworn. Now the winds obey my will. With frost I bend, the world is still. But even as I rise above, I long for home, the place I love. With every spell, with every fight, I'm guided by their strength, their light. My power grows, my heart is torn, but through it all, I am reborn. Frostborn, through every storm I stand reborn. Frostborn, with friends beside I face the dawn. Frostborn, the cold is mine, my heart unworn. Frostborn, my destiny forever sworn. I'll find my way no matter how far. Frostborn forever, a guiding star. Frostborn, through every storm I stand reborn. Frostborn, with friends beside I face the dawn. Frostborn, the cold is mine, my heart unworn. Frostborn, my destiny forever sworn. They're creeping in the shadows, eyes like fire. Razor claws in the dark, they're coming higher. You feel the chill, you hear the hiss, but when you turn around, it's the end of bliss. Murder badger, it's a sneak attack. Murder badger, out for blood. Murder badger, it's on your face. Murder badger, it's a sneak attack. Murder badger, out for blood. Murder badger, it's on your face. Murder badger, no mercy, no time, you're on their list. You're the rip and tear through the fog and mist. These monsters won't care if you run or scream. Once they got you, you won't wake from the dream. Murder badger, it's a sneak attack. Murder badger, out for blood. Murder badger, it's on your face. Murder badger, it's a sneak attack. Murder badger, out for blood. Murder badger, it's on your face. Murder badger. You thought you were safe, lock the door tight, but murder badgers, they own the night. You can try to hide, you can try to flee, but they'll find you no matter where you'll be. Murder badger, it's a sneak attack. Murder badger, out for blood. Murder badger, it's on your face. Murder badger, it's a sneak attack. Murder badger, out for blood. Murder badger, it's on your face. Murder badger, they don't care, they don't share. Murder badger, everywhere they'll tear you bare. There. That's what we do from the skies, taking giants by surprise, stealing magic hand in hand, defend us fair and they'll make us stand. From the shadows, no neck sneaks. This silent mind blade strike the weak.
Earth-spark tune fills the air, a robot's music beyond compare. Sir Timothy's shield will never fall, Sora rages through it all, and from the skies fleet casts a storm of fury, they'll never last. Harnessed up, taking flight, victory is in their sight. Knowing they can the Revengers, who knew to knows we're full of might. Knowing they can the Revengers, no one expects an airborne dive bomb. Knowing they can the Revengers, slay foes wherever they go. It's knowing they and the Revengers, saving the world for terror. With giants falling in their wake, there's no villain they can't break. From the peaks to forest floor, they're the heroes and they roar. Through the night and through the day, evil trembles in dismay. They're a force you can't deny, raining justice from the sky. Harnessed up, taking flight, ready for another fight. Knowing they can the Revengers, who knew to knows we're full of might. Knowing they can the Revengers, no one expects an airborne dive bomb. Knowing they can the Revengers, slay foes wherever they go. It's knowing they and the Revengers, saving the world for terror. With giants falling in their wake, there's no villain they can't break. From the peaks to forest floor, they're the heroes and they roar. Through the night and through the day, evil trembles in dismay. They're a force you can't deny, raining justice from the sky. Harnessed up, taking flight, ready for another fight. Knowing they can the Revengers, who knew to knows we're full of might. Knowing they can the Revengers, no one expects an airborne dive bomb. Knowing they can the Revengers, slay foes wherever they go. It's knowing they and the Revengers, saving the world for terror. They fight for truth, they fight for might. In the end, they'll win the fight. Knowing that can the Revengers fly, heroes rising to the sky.
Awaken me in shadows deep. From endless night I rise and creep. A stolen soul, forever bound. In your heartbeat I am found. I slept for centuries alone, in dreams of blood upon a throne.
And if we're back, we're back. This thing's always a little blatant. Oh, there's the flashy thing. Okay, so Torn, you're still ripping through space basically right now, but you're still unconscious. Gentlemen, you rest, you wake up, there's food, but it's not as like eloquent as you'd expect Maelstrom to be, with the princesses and the kings and things like that. Sorry, my dog is just, he really wants me right now. I'm sorry, pal. All right, just get up here. Come here. Come on.
Look at that face, man. Where is he? Put him up there. Let me see the face.
Come on.
That mug he got, it's just like so I love you, but serious at the same time. Look at that. That is
He
great.
wants attention really, really bad. So, you guys wake up, but it's like, you know, fish just on the plate, but it's been cooked or whatever. Like, it's not as ornate and eloquent as it has been before. I mean, it tastes good. It's salted, but it looks like the staff is pretty depleted, as the 4 or 5 storm giants that are left are preparing this place for a siege. They're patching up walls, and you know, they're grabbing javelins and things like that, and you know, basic storm giant stuff, preparing for where to canalize a beast. You see them trying to, you know, there's this tall tower of coral, and they're there's like the highest part. They know that would probably snap, and fall to the ground. So they're kind of on the sea floor, preparing some sort of fortification against a kraken, to protect the throne, basically the throne room. But you guys are there, and you wake up in the morning, and the rod, however you guys want to do this, that you have to like kind of basically be near each other when this happens, and it's designed for just the three of you.
Do we need
But we
scouts?
don't know where it's taking us except to Tor.
Yep, it's gonna
On?
intercept. Yeah, you don't know. Yeah. So you know that the Merilith is trying to take him to the abyss in some sort of fashion, and that you're going to intercept him.
Okay. I look at the other two. Did you get your beauty sleep?
Were you asleep, or did it just magic? Magic.
It's just a magic. I had a wink. It was nice.
Do the two of you? Oh yeah, you don't really. You meditate.
Yes. I just do a trance, an elven trance. It's kind of like the Germans.
right.
They just stare at everything.
Well,
So that's pretty much what I do. I just stare for 4
isn't
hours.
Sabathor half elf? Half elf?
I am half drow, half UNT, but I prevailingly am.
Do you sleep?
UNT, so I do sleep. But yeah, probably with my eyes open.
That's unsettling.
Like I have the reptilian eyelid that just blinks sideways to,
I feel like Vokas sleeps like with mouth ajar, heavy breathing, drool running down his cheek,
CPAP
like
machine.
just right out of it. Yeah, CPAP, sure.
He's got a CPAP of Tempest.
I'm there for it. Okay, well, if you're all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, because this is probably going to be hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys the protection of my deity, the World Serpent, and give you guys resistance to poison and advantage against poison saving throws.
Ooh, that helped
Nice.
last time.
Nice.
And that did help. That was the first time that came through. I do it every session since we've been playing, and I'm like, one of these days it's gonna matter, and it did matter. Holy crap! Mattered when it mattered most.
I feel like my time away from Kryn has taken me a bit away from my own goddess and my own beliefs. So before we go, I would like to say a prayer to Lunatari and hopefully grant her her good graces and aiding, get us, hopefully at least get another deity on our side before we head out, before we descend.
I will allow your pagan prayers.
I look at Vocal like, you're just as pagan as me, sir.
Well, if I was in your world, but didn't you tell me your god is some sort of moon?
Yes, Lunatari is the goddess of the red moon.
Mm-hmm. But not the moon in my sky, correct?
Possibly. No, probably not.
This is not the time to have theological debates. Say your prayer, grip my hammer, and let's go.
Oh no, here we go.
This is actually the time you'll have to grab his hammer.
I'll give you back, because of the 57, I'll give you back the D6 and the D4 inspiration. So you guys will have those as well. Well, you never lost those. Keep flying. Yep, keep flying. Yeah, let me know when you break the baton. You did you do it?
No. So before this, I'm going to pull up my wand and draw a prayer circle on the ground with runes to Lunatari, and I'm gonna guide them to stand inside. My arms go up to the. I basically just stand in the middle and look up. I say, "O Lunatari, crimson moon of power and mystery, I beg your aid in this hour of peril. Torn king is lost to the sea's grasp. His life hangs by the thinnest thread. Grant us the strength to save him, the wisdom to act swiftly and true, and the courage to defy the abyss. By your light, calm the raging waters, breathe life into his weary form, and guide him safely into our arms. O merciful goddess, let your red moon shine upon us. So shall it be." Look at Vocaf. Do it.
Is that what? Did you cast a spell, or was that just?
That's
that
just a prayer.
Cool. I like the extra stuff. It needed. All right. Yeah. Sweat equity is always rewarded in Stronghold D&D.
And then I will breaketh the golden rod uponeth the ground.
Yeah. Okay. So snap, and you guys like.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna Bo Jackson it over my knee.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you guidance, but
Am I too old to have referenced Bo Jackson?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Your knee might be too old, but
Okay, fair enough.
I watched
That was
that on
Alan
TV.
Trammell and Barry Sanders back in that day. So everybody else loved Bo Jackson. So you take this rod, you snap it, and it doesn't break, but you just and like the strength of it holds strong, and
That's embarrassing.
it eventually. You guys both grab it like a cartoon, and you guys start flying. Like you're immediately in the astral sea. You're seeing like nebula flying by. You can breathe, and you're just like ripping through space. Where you guys, hang on, let me pull you guys up real fast. Switching cameras. Yeah. Nearly there. There we go. I love this map. It's my old Armada map. If you guys know what Armada is, you're awesome. What is this?
I think it's a large wooden ship.
Armada's a Star Wars Armada. Yeah.
What the freak?
If we were to build this large wooden badger.
Oh, I know what Armada is. Yeah, I actually know this reference.
Are you talking about Star Wars miniature gaming?
Yeah, it's so awesome.
Oh, I know. I have so many Star Wars. I didn't play Armada. I just played X-Wing.
They had it at the con, right? They were playing it there. Yeah,
maybe I should
I
bring
have
it.
a lot to learn.
I'm bringing Ring of Chaos, so we need to play that shit.
Let me adjust the camera a little bit so we can see everybody here. It looks kind of funky on what do you call it? Twitch. It looks. Trying to figure out how to adjust that, so I'm gonna back up a little bit. Boop.
Wait. What do you mean? Because I'm watching it on Twitch right now. What do you mean?
I'm fixing it on Twitch. It looks too tight, so I'm gonna back it up a little bit.
I got you.
It's never too tight.
I could probably fix that, Tim.
Okay.
Yeah, I can just go.
Enhance.
And are those stars?
Those are stars.
Huh?
There we
If
go.
we're on the astral plane.
How's that look?
That's dope.
Let's see when it catches up. Can you see the top of Vocat's head? Yeah, that's perfect. You're in space.
Damn, bro. That's crazy.
Let me throw Vocath on there.
I'm not there. You just said, can you see the top of Vocat's head? Oh.
All right.
Ba, 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 ba.
All right. Vocath. Something the force that you guys feel is the same that Torn felt, right? With the blood kind of pooling and the pressure hitting you like you're flying at just light. Well, no one knows what light speed feels like, but you can feel the pressure of your body moving at a great speed. Torn, quick, make another roll. Make another d20 roll.
That is a 15.
All right, we're on the right path. You are still in that lucid, in the middle kind of ground. You guys see Torn floating in the center of space. As you guys sit there, you're able to jump up a little bit and kind of jump down. Like you get the sense that the positioning of where you're at doesn't necessarily have the same gravity and movement that you had in previous sessions or in 5e. This is the type you guys see a rock during your movement, you can whoop, go to the rock. You can whoop. That's your movement in this one. Like think those big jumps in Baldur's Gate 3. You know what I mean? When they were jumping in around the Mind Flayers thing. Like you can leap like that.
You're literally talking about the final level of the game.
Yeah. You hear Torn for the first time. Torn. So a different voice pops in. So in each kind of chapter, you're hearing a different voice kind of spark and get your attention. You're just conscious enough to hear, what is this? The arena you choose? You want him? You will never have him. If you want him, you have to best them. All of them. You all can look up and see just like a massive shadow form of a body, maybe 2, 3, 4 of them looking down upon you guys in the astral sea. You see these ghostly looking forms like an arena just looking down, and you hear every once in a while like there is a bit of a stadium effect kind of around you as this occurs. We'll roll initiative, and Torn roll initiative as well, but you're still in death saves. But so it's just actions on. He's in no special form of death saves. You know what I mean? Anybody above 20? Oh, no good. Anybody above 15? Fun times. Anybody above 10?
12. 12.
Oh boy. All right. Anybody above 5?
6.
Oh no, Torn, you that bad? Oh, okay. All right. Who's got the higher dex? Probably Torn, huh?
I have a 12, yeah.
What do you got, Torn?
15.
Okay. All right. MGDP. For her round, she's like, destroy them, and her hands outstretch, and out from these black portals, 2 large crab-looking creatures. They stand vertical, red in skin. They have fists for arms, and then underneath them they have pincers for arms, as their multi-eyed faces like come out of this portal and pop out next to Vokath and Savathor as I look on the map.
I cast Counter Shell.
Counter who?
Counter Shell against the crabs.
Counter shell.
All
If
of
this
those
she
creatures-
demon thinks she can defeat me with the crabs,
Anybody speak?
she's very uninformed. Very uninformed.
You
Vow,
notice
your vow chastity, Vokath.
you notice the both of you are Blandina and Vokath you do have as you start thinking about magic and you start feeling about fighting, you feel like you have the sense of one of those 5th level spell slots back.
Ooh.
Well,
That's all I'm giving back.
I didn't get
Huh?
rid of a 5th level spell.
What'd you give up?
I gave up 5 levels of spells, but it was not a 5th level. Like I gave up a 2nd and a 3rd.
7th, or you didn't, right? You didn't give up a 5th?
No, it's against my religion.
You
Sorry.
you can have
I gave up 2 seconds and a 1st.
basically the two of you both get back 5 levels of spells. So whatever. You know what I mean?
You're
Like, based
too
on
generous.
that. Yeah. Well, it was a 57. So that's pretty good for that one in terms of the offering. All right. So the Merilith casts this spell, stands there. Her arms come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with these scimitars as she readies after these 2 Glabrezu arrive on the map. The 2 Glabrezu basically for their turn arrive on the map and like look down on you, and that brings up Blandina.
If I jump across, can I get to the other rock that's empty
The one
on the other
the
other side of the Merilith?
Yes. Yeah.
So
Yeah. If you want to move, all of a sudden you just like Guardians of the Galaxy, like whoa.
So
and you can like head to that side.
I'm gonna jump across, and as I get in line with the Merilith, I'm going to cast Psychic Lance at a 5th level. And that basically just comes straight from my forehead. Since I've never cast this before, I'm just going to read it. You unleash a shimmering lance of psychic power from your forehead at a creature that you can see within range. It becomes the spell's target, even if I can't see it. If the named target isn't within range, the lance dissipates without effect, blah, blah, blah. Has to make an intel saving throw. If it fails, it takes 7d6 psychic damage. Actually, 8d6 psychic damage on this, and it's incapacitated.
Okay. What's the save?
17.
Ooh. I got that Lord Gazumba rolls again. I got roll 2 3s with magic resistance.
Yes.
So you're taking 8d6?
Yep.
Psychic. Who'd you hit?
The Merilith.
Nice.
29. 35. Wait. 37 psychic damage.
Okay.
And it's incapacitated until the end of the next turn. And at that point, I was like, she's incapacitated until the next turn, boys. Have at it.
All right. Yep. So just you hit. Wasn't surprised or was completely surprised by this attack. That brings up Torn's saving throw.
We have a question in chat. This is Candy saying, Auntie Can saying, can we use channel points to use the PC advantage option for Tori's death saving throws?
Absolutely.
All right, Candy, that is the confirmation.
So I think that's coming. So you get to roll advantage on this one.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, you muted yourself. I think you double tapped.
You were not muted, and then you muted yourself to talk. That was awesome.
Sorry, bro.
No, it's good.
What saving throw am I rolling right now?
Just roll 2 d20s.
So a saving throw is just a d20 roll.
Gotcha.
And you can roll 2 d20s, and with advantage in this, take the higher one.
Yep, there it is. Thank you, Candy. That's awesome.
Roll 2 1s.
Higher one's an 18.
Okay.
Hey!
Thank you so much, Candy.
Your eyes open. The blood axe is floating next to you. right? And you begin to like rise with you sense that these, you know, meteors or asteroids that are kind of floating around these rocks are the only kind of gravity here. So you just start, you could just basically choose which one you're kind of drifting to on your next turn. But you're up, you see your axe girth hitched to your hands, you know, you kind of look down, your feet are bare. That brings up Vokath. Nope. That brings up yeah, Vokath. Wait. It was Torn then Savathor, right? Oh, it was Savathor then Torn?
Did we skip?
They were
anyone?
on 4s and I was on 6, I thought.
Yeah, he goes. I go last. I know that much.
Okay, so you're next. Yep, so Savathor's up.
So
Wait.
did I get to go?
You rolled a 4. They rolled 7s, I thought.
I rolled
No.
a 6.
We rolled 4s. He rolled
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's Vokath's turn. Gosh.
Okay. I'm going to throw out a healing word to my brother from another mother.
Oh my
I think
god.
I'll do it at second. I think I'll do it at second level. So 9 hit points to Torn. And that's my bonus action. And then I'm gonna like smack this
No! Smack the
Glabrous-
Merilith. She's
I can't get to the
incapacitated.
Merilith. I got a Glabrazoo on me.
Take the hit. She's incapacitated.
It's not an advantage. I don't think it's an advantage though. Incapacitated doesn't give advantage. You're thinking paralyzed, I think, where it's like crit auto.
No,
Because
I think incapacitated is advantage and an auto crit.
I thought it was paralyzed because paralyzed includes incapacitated. It came up recently in a game. That's why I have it kind of fresh.
Incapacitated. An incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions. It doesn't say anything beyond that.
Yeah, that's it. But it's still good for a turn, you know? Like, it's basically skip the enemy's craziness.
Okay.
What would you like to do? You're gonna hit the
I'm gonna hit the Glabrazoo.
Okay.
Because it's on me, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I give it a taste of the hammer.
Oh. That's actually good, because it's the start of my next turn. Haha, so never mind. It can't do anything.
Okay, I'm swinging. 27 to hit.
That hits.
So it takes 21 damage in total. I can break that down into its different damage types for you if you'd like.
That's okay. That's okay.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, we'll keep it
Some
simple
is,
for the sake of
some
this
is
fight.
fire, some is divine, some
Yeah.
is bludgeoning.
For all that matters, at the fact that you're level 10, everything is magical in some sort of way. I'll say that if there's any poison, it's probably not going to work on these things.
No poison, 21 damage then.
Okay. So you.
That's my turn.
Okay. Torn did his save.
Tori, you got the 9 hit points, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Okay.
I'm still under exhausted condition though.
You are. Yep. So you're on level 4 exhaustion, having died.
Oh, shit.
I'm tired.
But I'll tell you what is important. You come to, you look, you feel the soothing light of Tempest on you, and you find your friends in outer space fighting a demon for you. That, you know what I mean? Like, that is something. Savathor.
DM, could you describe the Merilith for me in terms of like appearance, so I can kind of imagine the
Yep.
the
So the mouth is going kind of vertical, with the jagged teeth. Her eyes are painted with like an ickered mascara, coming out towards her hair that is up into a dark black dreadlock. And it's like a high top ponytail, flowing on the back. You can see that there's some sort of like metal on each lock, as if she could whip her hair and like a bearded devil, hit you with the chains on that thing. She's got 6 scimitars, bare chest, very buxom, going down into like a very slim waist. You can see a navel into the serpent tail that stands probably she stands about 15 feet tall.
Okay. That was a great description. Thank you. I am going to pull out Salvador's going to pull out 2 cards. And he's going to reveal, like, one is facing her, one's facing me. And he is going to show her Queen of Spades. And he's going to say, is this your card? No, this is your card. And turn it into the Joker. And then I'm going to cast Animate Objects on her 5 of her swords and have them plunge into her body. Okay. As I animate 5 medium-sized objects. I think it's medium objects. Swords would probably count as medium instead of small. So I'm giving, myself the limitation there. And then my 2 cards that I'm holding will be the remaining 2 small objects for the full use of the spell. So okay. I will have the 2 cards go at the Glabrazu, and then the 5 of her swords that I've animated are going to attack her.
Okay.
All right. So. Oh wait. Sorry. It says there's tiny and small and medium, so they would be probably scimitars are small, not tiny. Cards are tiny, scimitars are small. Medium size would be probably like furniture, because of 5 foot. Okay, so these won't do as much damage, but we shall hope. All right, first attack roll is a 24.
Yeah, that hits. And this is the Glabrazu, or are we doing the Marilith first?
We're doing the Marilith first.
24 hits.
24 hits. It's a good roll to start with. I literally had every single dice out ready to go. There it is. And I put it away. I don't know why I put it away.
Thanks everybody for sticking around and watching. I hope this Astral Sea fight is fun. If you want to give me ideas on how to whoop them, put them in chat.
All right. 8 damage from one sword going into her, one of her own swords going into her.
Okay. Yep. Just as she stretches out confidently and goes incapacitated.
Yep.
Shouldn't be able to take an action. All of a sudden, one hits right here.
Yeah. Brutal. I love this. All right. 17 on the next.
Oh, I don't know.
Might be a miss.
We'll see. Gotta bring her up. I should know this about. Nope, that misses. So the next one, you can see just trying, incapacitated, right? Yeah. But it goes behind her back.
Yeah. All right. Nat 20, but that's not gonna be crazy damage because
that one
it's just a single
straight to her chin.
You guys do a different thing. You guys do maximum damage plus a roll.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 10 plus 1 roll of 5 total, so 15.
A total 23.
No, so sorry, a total of 15. You're between the 2 attacks. Is that what you're keeping track of? I apologize. I'm not going to keep track of total damage. I'm just going to read you the damage as it goes. All right, so that was the crit on attack number 3. Attack number 4 is a miss. Attack number 5 is a miss. And then the 2 cards against the Glabrazu now. That is a miss and a miss.
Oh no! But right. At first, you guys are like, so everything stops. Oh, do you have anything else you want to do?
I do have I do want to just confirm that now she's essentially disarmed of 5 of her 6 swords because they are under my control and are flying out of her grasp and into her body. I just want to that was kind of my double intent of removing a 6-armed demon from having a shit ton of weapons available to her.
So how does this work? They're animated objects for how long?
So I'm concentrating on this for up to a minute. They oh, sorry, I apologize. In the spell, it says they can't be worn or carried. You want me to do something else? I apologize. I didn't.
Just have them back. It's fine. Just get them back.
I got a
We'll
rookie
call it
move.
even.
Yeah,
We'll call it even,
rookie
Steve.
move.
That's all right. Pete did the same thing to me like 3 sessions ago, and he did it wrong too. And we're
I
like,
got so excited at the idea of taking
So it works
swords and putting them
because
into
we're
them.
playing D&D. But what we'll do is, she gets the swords back.
She gets her swords back. Yeah.
Incapacitated. Capacitated.
Yeah.
When she gets her capacities returned.
Which is on my turn.
Yeah. Okay, and then
Lawyers,
see.
Skyler. We got you, man.
I have to make.
Okay, making sure that was the turn economy. Yep, so that was my action and bonus action. That is my turn.
Okay, that is the round where the Merilith, does the monologue. Torn lays there, receives heal, rises, begins to float in a direction of his choosing as the blood axe floats through space. He grips it into his hands and stares at the Merilith, but sees all of you. Blandina jumps, floats over, shoots off to the side, and the Merilith, while japping her jaws, freezes in place. And this Glabrezu gets smashed with a hammer. 2 cards go and do their business, and this thing starts stabbing itself in the back with your guys' awesome magical powers. What's up, Vokath? When I'm monologuing, we gotta let people. You know what I mean? We gotta let dudes have their thing. What's up, Torn? You were getting ready to say something.
I was.
I thought you were going.
I was acting out what you were.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait. So the Merilith goes like this. That's all. You just her. She has a lot cooler face than what I just made. But you can see her war face, with the jagged. And as you look into her mouth, it's rows of teeth that go all the way back into the head. Like that gross tooth on tooth thing. It's not chill.
It's not chill.
The Glabrezus smash begin their attack. Blandina, make a intelligence save. Not for you, not you, sir, not you, Madam. Blandina's not getting this effect. But Vokath can make an intelligence save.
Well, it's not going to happen, but okay, here we go. 13. I think. Do I have a D6?
You do. The party does.
Oh, the whole party has 1 D6? I don't want to take it if it's that.
D6 and D4.
You do it.
This sounds like this thing's going like you feel you're about to get stunned in a powerful fashion.
Is he making an attack roll?
No, it's a spell cast.
Oh, spell. Okay.
An innate spell casting per counter spell rules.
I'll take the D4 maybe.
We good?
If everyone's okay with that.
Take what you need,
Do
brother.
it.
Take what
Do
you
it.
need, man.
Okay. So that's another 3.
There you go. Yeah,
So 16 in total.
Yep, you pass as this thing tried to stun you. The other Glabrezu, who is standing over Savathor, needs to do an intelligence save. As the D6 is gone. Is the D4 or D6 is gone?
D4. I used the D4. I rolled a 3.
All right. I'm going. Can I use the D6?
Yeah, absolutely.
What would you roll?
I only got a 13. So I feel like a D6 could be in.
That's what I got, and the extra 3 was helpful. Go for
Okay.
it. I say go.
I got an extra 2 So I got a 15.
You're stunned.
Oh, dang.
Like power word stunned. You have to do con saves to get out of it. So you're. This is you would.
Is it
if
con
you think
saves?
about this.
Is con saves to get out?
They
Yeah.
dropped a power word stun on us.
Yep.
All right.
But they get one per day. So there you go.
It's horrible.
So that was a nice trade, Skylar. I trade you one incapacitate for a stun.
It's not a good trade. It's not a good trade.
Hey, when we have an hour and a half left, there's always hope. Okay. All right. Or what do we got? A half hour? Something. Hour and a half. All right. Or an hour. Let's see. This brings up Blandina. Your monster is the Marilith is frozen. You see
She drops
Torn
down.
Rising.
She drops out of the incapacitation enough probably to look at me, and I go, "Let's try that again."
Oh, cool.
And do it
Okay.
again.
Nice. Are these your fifths?
And now it's a 4th level spell.
Nice.
But the first one I did at a 5th level.
Ooh, good job. I'm rolling like trash.
So-
Literally, I've rolled 3 3s
So this
and
is
a 7.
7d6.
Okay.
So that's 10, 20, 29,
This is a
32.
Blandina spell from. Okay, 32 damage. Okay.
This is a
is this a Blandina spellbook spell?
no. This is a new one from
Cool.
from level 10.
Nice.
Uh,
Okay. Anything else?
and so she's incapacitated
Incapacitated
again.
until the end of your turn.
Yep. And do I have any bonus actions I can do? No. So that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. That brings up Vokath. You almost got stunned yourself, and you're standing toe to toe with the Glubzu. It's a tough to say. G's, L's, and B's. Glubzu.
I hear you. I hear you.
Sounds demonic.
Put it in mind.
Well, I say fuck these guys. I upcast banishment and banish them both.
That would be tight.
So they need to make charisma saving throws DC 17.
You shall not pass.
Oh,
I don't think there's a hope in hell of me getting this because I think
one of them doesn't roll a +7, so roll a 20. The next one, the one I'll say that's on you, roll a 19.
Oh well.
That was gonna be pretty sick. So you see them, powering back and forth as like the what is it? The ethereal plane starts to bind around them, and then as they like the no static TV static tries to grab them, there's no TV static. As they try to they get all etchy, it stops. Anything else? That's an action.
No, that's it.
Okay. Oh, we did. Okay. Yep. Did we not make a rule that we here could bonus it? So just so you know, in Tim's world, you can bonus action if you cast the spell first. In Tim's world, if you want to break out the weapon.
Well, I can't attack and
because you cast a spell. We'll discuss this offline. We'll keep pressing. Where Pete and I, we went into a diatribe about bonus action spells, and we're reading it the way we're reading it in a very liberal fashion, because it says you can't cast a spell if you cast a bonus action. You can't cast a leveled spell, but it never really specifically says you can't cast a. It doesn't say if you cast a spell you can't cast a bonus action, but we'll go back and forth over this. But all right, so you do you. That brings up torn. You have a little bit of hit points. You you're very weakened. Your movement is slowed to like I think 20 feet. You're rolling at disadvantage on everything across the board, and you can see across your chest a gaping wound that goes from your forehead all the way down to your chest, all the way down to your torso. What would you like to do? I know you've been quiet for a while because we've been theatricing with you.
I was in a wounded state. I haven't used my healing hands yet, so I'd like to do that.
Rick?
It's 4d4 hit points. I'm gonna roll that if that's okay. Yeah. Boom. That is 10.
Okay. You can basically move to any one of these rocks if you want to move.
She's incapacitated, so hit her.
Is healing hands a bonus action?
Yeah, I'm going straight for Shorty. Well, he said spells. If I cast a spell first, I'm still good, right?
Yeah, I just wondered if healing hands was a standard action or a bonus.
No, I think it's a standard, but I was just going off of what he just said about.
No, basically what he's saying is if you cast a leveled spell as an action, you can still cast a leveled spell as a bonus action.
Right.
That's what it is. And if you cast, but if you cast a leveled spell as a bonus action before, then you can't do that as an action. The way that it reads.
So basically, I can't move to forearm Goro.
Sure,
you can move to her, but you just can't attack her.
I want to hit her though.
No, you can't because you cast because it was an action. Or was it a bonus action? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
I don't know if healing hands is a bonus or other.
Yeah, it doesn't say it's a bonus action. As a matter of fact, it just says as an action.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep, that's an action.
So I can't hit her if I move to her.
But you can rage and get up to her.
I don't want to be within arm's reach.
Good choice.
So you want to stay back?
Yeah. I moved a far enough distance away to try and
Well, I'll say this: she's incapacitated until my turn. So
I don't want to chance it, dog. I just woke up. I see my friends I'm in this weird place, and I see my friends here.
That's fair.
Who last I saw, they were leaving. We're nowhere where we began. So now I'm like, so I'm taking a moment and kind of be like, what the hell's going on? I did see everything going on.
You can definitely non-action say, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
And everybody can have one non-action. Tell them what's going on.
Help me!
Done. Yeah.
I can speak falteringly under the incapacitated condition. Apparently, is what it said. I was like seeing what I could do. I'm like, you can speak falteringly. I'm like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So I move, and that's really it, right? That's all I can do.
You can rage on your bonus action.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that because I see my friends in trouble.
Okay.
I do have a question.
What's up, buddy?
It does say, shouldn't I have something called action surge?
Mm-hmm.
That means I can hit, right? If I hit action surge.
That's a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's free.
Oh, it's free.
Well, it creates an opportunity for me to take an attack, correct?
Yes. Do you want to move up to her then?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry to make you get up again, man. But yes, if that's what I can do, yes.
You gotta make you work, man.
You should rage beforehand to get the rage damage on these
Yeah,
attacks.
definitely raging. Definitely extremely upset. Why am I even here? And why are you holding swords? You know, like let's get it. And I want to hit her.
Do it.
Do it.
23 to hit.
Hits.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
Is that include your rage?
Plus your rage.
Oh, 12.
There we go. There we go.
All right. All right. Fair amount of damage, not bloodied, but you know that you're making purchase as you're hitting her. Savathor, make your Constitution save.
14.
Oh no!
Unless there's a +1 somewhere. Or no, +2, I don't know. What a D4? Something.
So Savathor, man, I gotta tell you, you gotta watch me play against against Pete. Because Pete's number one thing he does to me is he loves me, right? And I know this. He locks me up. He does something so I can't do anything the entire fight. Like
That's
he
not
will,
fun.
and I'll just be like,
I've started to remove monsters that have that ability because I like watch someone wait 30 minutes for their turn, and I'm
I
like,
got paralyzed
person
raised
wasn't-
twice
Yeah.
by a beholder.
Yeah.
Twice. Yeah, I was just like,
I
You should
would
look
take
into
the paralyzed
concentration.
Ray any day of the week.
that's true.
Yeah, look.
That's true. I
look
did
into
take a death ray. I did take a death
That
ray,
is
but
true.
I had the hit points because I was like, I call this the Vocath clause, and I'm like, keep above 55. All right.
Yep.
All right. So,
Oh, but my items can attack without me being. They follow the last command.
okay.
So, can I make the attack rolls for the things, the objects?
Based on what you were saying, she gained them back.
Yes. Yeah, but the cards, could it be
sure.
the cards? Okay, so all right, so 2 cards get to make their attacks against the Glabrazoo. It's a 16 to hit. Does a 16 hit?
Wasn't
It
wasn't
does.
one of the didn't no never
No,
mind.
it does not.
Never mind.
All right, and the other one's 8. So that is it. That is the turn.
I guess it wasn't in the card.
It wasn't in the cards. Hey.
All right. Marilith, Frozen. Glabrazoo looks down on you, Savathor, taking the advantage, and you see this thing's eyes roll back in a fury for its 4 attacks at advantage.
Wait, why does it? Oh, because I'm stunned. Oh shit! I was gonna crit me to death. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
I tried to banish him. I swear I tried to banish him.
Oh, so this is I roll like shit, so that's a good thing. The first one is a 19 to hit.
That's a hit. That's a crit.
2 with its fists. Is it an automatic crit on stun? Attacks rolls against no creatures.
Oh, it's not.
an automatic
Okay.
crit.
I was thinking paralyzed then.
Yeah, it's just
Okay, thank God. So, well, I don't have enough health to really probably survive this. We'll see.
So you are also grappled now because you can't resist. You took 16 bludgeoning damage. You're
All right.
grappled
I have to make
automatically,
a con save
which
for the spell.
now I'm grappled.
And the cards float listlessly out of the air as I lose concentration. So no more flying cards. Which is probably for the best because it wasn't a good use.
Anyways, it's basically just got you grappled. It's no more than the stunned. It's just now you're grappled.
Grappled stun.
It'll make another attack with its other pincer. This is a 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
Right. Another 16 bludgeoning. It comes down with its fist. Ooh, man, I'm rolling like ass. That's a 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
I'm sorry, that's a 16 to hit.
That's a miss.
Okay. Bad maths. Okay, there we go. And a 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
As it misses foolishly in its rage, and then it hits you for 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Not too bad.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Say there's a chance. And then Vokath, yours makes its 4 attacks.
Took half my hit points right there.
Oh, buddy.
But these aren't at advantage, right? Because I'm not stunned
You're
or
not.
anything.
One is a nat 1, and the other pincer is a 28 to hit.
Well, clearly that hits.
I know. I just say the number. I don't know why. I'm not trying to say it smugly.
Oh, that's okay. I DM. I know what it's about.
6 plus. That's 9 bludgeoning on that one pincer, and then it comes down with.
I'm going to use my reaction to reduce the damage on that with my stone endurance.
Okay.
So it was 9, and I reduce it by D12 plus 2. Oh, you asshole. I reduce it by 6, so I take 3.
Okay.
Okay.
I said the last fist.
Last one.
All right, hang on. I rolled twice, and one was a natural 20, so I'm gonna roll. Last one that misses. That's an 11.
That
Wait,
does not
how many
hit.
times did I just roll? I did the 2 pincers, and then
And then a fist that missed. So you
Yep.
still have one more fist, I think.
Yep.
Fist me.
14 misses.
14 does not hit.
All right,
Turn you into a
that brings up dear sweet Blandina, our space cowboy, cowgirl.
Space. More psychic lens. It's like, I like the way this is going. As I just stare at her.
Keep
Make-
firing, assholes.
Keep firing.
Another int save, sir.
Hmm. 16 plus. $20.
So she passes this time, so she takes half damage and is not incapacitated. So it's 5.
She's on to you. You can tell that, like,
10.
through her.
28. So she takes 14.
Okay.
And
Will always love you. Okay.
then I can only jump from rock to rock. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yeah, I'll just stay where I'm at then.
Okay.
I have a feeling I'm about to get shellacked.
No. As she comes out and she's just like in abyssal, says something, points at you with the other Glabrezu. Basically, in abyssal, she's saying, "Accept the opportunity attacks." Let's see. That brings up Vokath.
I look at this thing. I'm gonna you're gonna wish that you took the banishment, you son of a bitch.
Oh, wow.
Guys, I'm in its claw. I'm going to cast holy weapon on my mole.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bring the pain down on this guy. Action, attack, maul. Does a 12 hit?
Does not.
I'm going to channel divinity. Does a 22 hit?
It does.
Ooh.
I'll take that.
That's
I'll
nice.
take that. Yeah. Thank you, Tempest.
Is a holy weapon a spell?
Holy weapon is a bonus action spell. Yes.
Got it. Yep. Okay.
So that's a hit. So I'm now rolling damage. Do-do-do-do.
This is the Glabrezu that's been hit too.
Yes, he's been hit. He has been hit. Okay, you don't want the different types of damage, so just a 35.
Okay. Okay.
A lot of radiant, though. I will tell you, there is a lot of radiant in there.
Bright light emanates, as this thing smashes, and you hear from above you these shoulders that are probably 60 feet wide just above you, and there's this astral projection, like when you see like an astral shroud of some sort of like bare-chested barbarian with like a classic Viking helm on. And as you hear this, you just like, oh, ho, ho, great hit, Volkath. That brings up Torn.
All right. My first thing I want to do as a bonus action, I'm going to Celestial Revelation.
Okay.
So I transform like this bright light emits from my body, and it's a 10-foot radius. I'm going to attack as hard as I can at this spider four-armed creature person. This person. And we're gonna roll a 1. Do you do critical run ones?
I do not, unless there's usually a friend next to you. But I will say, you go to swing and she snatches the blood axe from your hand and it loses grip. But luckily you've got that thing girth-hitched and it falls to your side as she just looks at you and throws it away. And her scimitars come straight up in the air.
Oh, wow. So, you know what I forgot last round was I get 2 attacks. But does that change because of my
No,
conditions?
you can swing with the inertia, grab the blood axe, and pop back in there. It's just theatrics. Make you look
I got
silly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I got you. I'm going to swing again. That is a 20 to hit.
That is a hit. Is it a
Alright.
natural 20?
No,
Okay.
that's a 12 plus 8. And we're going to roll that damage, which is an 11 plus 3 plus 4.
It's
I lost
18.
that quick, bro.
18.
My man, I appreciate you, Blandine. Thank you so much. I damn sure lost count that quick. 18 to hit.
Hits.
It'd be nice if this thing would blind you or something, but it doesn't say anything about that. That would have been great.
It took psychic damage from meth. Let's see. That brings up a very stunned Savathor who definitely needs to get out of. You're just staring at this thing like, well, that sucked.
Just look. I've been impaled. Yes. All right. So con save.
Yep.
All right. This I hope is it because that's almost as good as it gets. 19.
You're out.
Okay.
I think that's the end of your turn. So you're like, so you're
Okay.
back. Yeah. I'm back, baby.
All right, and we're back.
Yep. So, Blandina, more like mind magic, just shoots straight out of the center of her forehead, hits this thing again, but she's onto it. Vokath, a big ray of radiant light strikes the Glabrezu. Torn swinging with the axe as normal. Iker flying across the battlefield. This thing she now looks like she's starting to look a little bruised and bloodied. That brings up the Marilith. Looks down at Vokath. I'll come back for you later. And she's going to strike you. By later, consume you. So she is going to. She's going to hit you with one of her longsword attacks.
Sorry, who's hitting me?
Marilith is hitting. I keep saying Vokath when I mean Torn. I apologize.
Okay.
That was shit talking to you, Torn.
I'm like,
You guys are like twins in all fairness. Like
Kinda, almost in a way.
That's a 20.
Maybe she got confused.
22 hits, I presume.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that is 13 slashing damage.
Halved for rage.
Yep.
What would the half be?
7,
6.
6, yeah.
That's rounded down.
16 to hit.
No.
All right, that's 2 attacks. She's frustrated now because she sees how damaged you are. That next one misses. That was the one that was lodged in her shoulder. Does a 23 hit?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm like barely hanging on right now, by the way.
That's 9 slashing, so half. That's boop, 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 4.
4.
I am completely unconscious. Wait, doesn't raging like keeps me up until a rage ends or something like that?
That's only for a special subclass, unfortunately.
I know. I was trying to see if he, but
Does an
so
18
now.
hit? Are you subconscious? Are you unconscious?
Wait. Yeah, I'm unconscious now, bro.
Okay. So as soon as you go down, she launches towards Blandina. So she's like, yes. Yeah, she just flies over her big maw. Went his whippy tail. And she strikes you. Does a 25 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
That's 5. That's 10 slashing.
Received.
You still there?
Yeah.
You're still there?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Just a flesh
20
wound.
Another 25 to hit.
Yeah.
17.
God damn.
Another sword comes up. The last sword. 11. That's 20 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
11 slashing. And then her tail comes swinging up. Oh. Finally rolling good. I mean, bad for you. That's 22 to hit.
God damn. Yes.
That's,
She's crazy.
that's 15 bludgeoning, and you are grappled.
But
Nice.
I'm down.
Oh, you're down?
Yeah.
Okay, yep. She drops you, and she looks over. Vokath's down. Blandine hasn't been down in forever. Oh, no.
Are you kidding me? I was down in the last fight
Oh, yeah. Well, okay.
In the fight before that,
and the fight before that.
In the fight before that.
but there was a skipping space you weren't, and then the last one, that's when your spell book got jacked before that one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. You're pulling my heartstrings, Soul Sabathor. We shall see. Your die. Here
All
comes the Glabrezu. So the Glabrezu, you're out of it, but it's not an advantage anymore. Glabrezu with its pincer attack is that's a 15 to hit.
Miss.
So you duck out of the way for that one. The other pincer, that's a 23 to hit.
That is a. I'm going to silvery barbs with the ring.
Okay.
And I'm going to. Vokath, are you standing next to a baddie?
Yeah. I'm pincered.
I'm going to give you a reaction with silvery barbs to attack at
Fuck
advantage.
yes. Fuck yes.
As I force this guy to roll against me one more time, picking the lower of the dice.
So the hit was the lower. This was a 27.
Okay, so it still hits. But at the very least, Vokath will be able to haymaker a dude.
24 to hit.
Okay. Yep. Hang on. God.
He's got to hit me first.
Yeah, you take 16 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you're grappled.
And I'm grappled. Okay.
Vokath hits his Glabrezu.
Okay.
I'm rolling for damage. Oh, yes. 35.
Jeez.
I realized I'm an idiot.
What's up? I got 2 more attacks on him. Go
No,
ahead.
no.
Shielded.
I forgot I have split enchantment, so if I cast an enchantment spell, I can, a first level or higher, I can target a second creature. I should have been targeting one of the other Glipperezu with those psychic lances.
That would have been so much damage. Are you
I know,
kidding
I
me?
know.
You could do 76 on both targets.
Yes. If it's an
No way.
if it's an enchantment
This
spell,
game's
yes.
so fucking broken. No way.
It might have a limitation like within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah,
No,
I'm gonna read that one. There's no way.
I'll put it in the chat.
It might, but otherwise it's valid because it's its
Yeah.
whole
All right. Let's see. Well, I mean, all that's gonna happen, I'm sorry, is 4 Glipperezu's next encounter. You know what I mean? Like to balance things out, because that's just absolutely wild.
feeling the balance.
Yeah. What is it? Let's read this. I want to read it. It says, starting at 10th level, when you cast an enchantment spell of first level or higher that targets only one creature, you can have it target a second creature. Yeah, that reads. That's how it's written.
And it's a 10th level feature. It's not like, it's
It's
low
not like
level.
it's a baby.
You can't level dip into it,
Yeah.
You have to commit.
Where am I? I'm here.
All right.
So
All right. I think I need 2 more
So there's
fists.
not that many damage inflicting enchantment spells out there. The
That's
Psychic
true.
Lance is fucking broken, and it combos up with that perfectly.
27 to hit on a fist.
Yep, fist.
That brings you. That's 7 bludgeoning, and it's going to swing again.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Damn, dude. Jesus, yeah.
Hey, well,
Okay.
luckily you got split enchantment coming up here real soon.
I
What is it?
don't,
No, I'm
don't
down.
know. He's unconscious.
That's
What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like I should have known that.
6 bludgeoning.
Yeah,
Well,
they made their saving throws. There's all kinds of things that work.
6 bludgeoning, Salvatore. But in the end, you just leveled up. As the life passes before your eyes, you're like, oh fuck, that's what that weird other beam was doing. I should have aimed it at the let's see. Glipperezus are. That was just Salvatore's Glipperezu. Now Bowcast Glipperezus.
Yay.
22. From a pincer that's already there. That's 16 bludgeoning. Second pincer. Nat 20. That is going to be
Hang on a second. The first one did how much?
16.
Yeah, so I'm gonna reduce the damage on that one.
Okay.
Oh, look at that! I rolled max by 14, so I take 2.
Lucky.
Well, no, this crit's gonna put me on the ground.
Plus. Oh, I gotta do 10. That's 27 bludgeoning.
Okay.
What are you at?
41.
Oof. Okay. It's coming down. I can see the frustration. I hate it for you guys. Okay. Anyways, what does Loki say? Sad. Anyways.
Fist me.
I did. That's all the fists. You have been completely fisted.
I thought that was the claws.
That was 2 pincers I rolled, and then...
Okay.
Oh, no, I didn't do the fists. Thanks for your honesty. Fuck, this is not 20 fists.
It's because I like it.
You asked for it. It's true. You did consent.
Yes, I did.
That's 12 total bludgeoning,
Oh, fuck.
and the next one's a miss.
Okay.
And that brings up Blandina. I'm going to roll.
What are we? Oh, he's rolling your death save.
I'm going to give you 2 saves because of your no, I'm not. I'm dead. I'm just going to give you... I want to be nice, but you're too sneaky. You're too sneaky, Skylar.
Sneaky. I've been casting one spell.
Let's see.
You've been underpowered for our level, Skylar.
Vokath.
I bonus action mass healing word.
Good night. Good night, Earl. Sleep tight, don't let bed bugs bite.
So let's cast that.
You hear that from Cord. Like, you don't know who he's talking about. Like, Cord, it feels dismissive because you guys are fighting for your life, and he's like, good night.
Everyone gets 6. Everyone gets 6 hit points.
Dun, 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 Torn, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
And you look, you're on the ground, and you look over on this rock, and you can see the Marilith just standing over Blandina, and just kind of her tail fluffs Blandina. She kind of rolls to the side as her swords look over at Savathor, getting ready to rock.
That was a bonus action. So now I'm
That was a bonus.
attacking.
Now you're attacking.
23 to hit this.
Hits.
Fuck this dude.
Yeah, he sucks, huh?
Ooh, that was a good roll. Now how much extra from the holy weapon? Oh, this is turning out to be a really good roll, actually. Well, I guess not too much more than last time. 38.
It looks, there's ichor pooling all over it. Gashes everywhere from the radiance, just searing holes into this thing. It's looking rough. What else you got?
Nothing. I did my bonus action. I'm grappled, so I can't move, and yeah.
Torn, you're up. You can move anywhere on the map, just not in the space part.
You realize I'm down, right?
No, I healed you. 6 hit points.
How the-
How did I miss that crap?
We're gonna call this 5th edition yo-yo. Every edition yo-yo, actually. For that one.
What do you want to do?
All right, so I sprint over to this creature attempting to slay my friend. And I'm going to attack as hard as I can with the blood axe. Now, question, does my radiance and all of that still go off, or my rage and
You'd have
because
to
I was
rage again.
down?
You'd have to rage again.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna rage again immediately. And I'm sprinting over there, and I already used my celestial charge, so that's out, right?
That checks.
Yep.
All right, so I'm raging and I'm blasting, and I got a B, which is a natural 20.
Nat 20.
Nat 20 on.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll that beam footage.
Beautiful bee footage.
Do you remember how we do this, right? It's max damage plus your modifier, then make the damage roll.
So that's, what is it?
Man,
20? No.
So it's
I got
12
a 17 on the roll, dog.
So,
on the.
so
Wait, what?
Max. Wait. Max damage
What?
plus
What's your weapon damage?
weapon damage is 1d 12 plus
So it's
4.
Okay, so it's
Plus
12. So 17, and then roll a d12.
no, plus rage damage. So,
Yeah, it's plus 4 plus 3. So,
so
12,
it's 12 plus
7 is not
plus-
19. So 19.
so 19.
and then
19.
roll a d12.
He did roll, so and then he got a 7 on that.
That's right.
So,
So 26.
Does he add? But he adds his damage bonus. He doesn't add his damage bonus again, does he?
so
No.
he needs to add another 3. So that's
So another
29.
7.
29.
Yep, you're right. 29.
And that's
Does
the
it
first
die?
hit. That's the first hit.
That's the first, yeah.
Roll the second hit.
Still up.
That is 12 for hit.
And misses.
All right.
Gotta
And
be timed.
I say, I'm not done yet.
She just like, doesn't even speak. She just snarls in your face. That brings up Savathor.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think this Glabrezo is even taking damage yet.
No.
Oof.
I've had
Thanks for sharing that.
yeah. All right. Mass healing word cast at 5th level.
Nice.
So that's 3d4 plus 5. Yeah. So D4s. D4.
Auntie,
D4.
stay on so I can tell you what your guys' donation got these guys.
All right. So that is everyone's gonna get. Make sure I got this right. 3d4. Some of these are hard to read. 12 hit points.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And one of you, because I cast a spell on you, gets to attack as a reaction to an enemy within reach. Vokath, are you still swinging that hammer?
Yes, I am.
I would like for you to take that reaction, if you have it, to smash.
Do I get advantage on this?
You have the advantage on this. Oh wait, no. This one isn't. This one is not silvery barbs. So you do not have advantage on this.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
I'm so used to it being silvery bars. The first time it's not.
That's
been in a
okay.
long time.
That's okay. 19 to hit.
Oh, thanks, Auntie, for the gift sub.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Yes, hits. I'm sorry. We got
Oh, that's
lost.
okay. I'm all good. I'm all good.
All right.
Oh, I'm doing very well here. I don't ever get crits like you guys, but the damage is still decent tonight.
No shit,
so.
right? It's really good damage.
19 plus 8 is 27 plus 11, 38.
38. How you want to do this? Good job.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just bring the hammer right down on its skull.
You
And with
just
a
like instinctively, you don't know what's happening, but Savathor's like just the way his voice is echoing, you can kind of hear it from Das Lut as he's thinking and kind of working, and you're just like, I love metal music. This is great. And you're just smashing away, and the
And as I like, if it goes limp, I'm like, and I told you should have taken a fucking banishment.
Nice.
That was my
Who's next?
bonus action.
Next. Thank you. That was a great bonus action, by the way.
Thank you. Good use of your reaction. All right. So is it? I can't really. I'm trying to look at this. Is there anyone in between me and the she demon? The she-man.
The She-Man.
There's she-men everywhere.
I am
Are you standing?
standing,
Or
floating.
Because you were knocked unconscious, which means you probably fell.
Oh yeah. She's still prone. She's got to stand up still. Yeah.
All right. So I will move around the Glabra so that I'm on the other side of it.
Yep.
And that will give me a clear line of fire to the two enemies, I imagine, with no allies, because my ally is prone. Like if I'm aiming at like upper half of enemies, like the 5-foot square of large
You're
enemies.
trying to hit them both with line of sight. Approved.
Yeah, appreciate that, because I was like, they're large size. I feel like this works pretty well.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hit them with line of sight or line of effect. I'm gonna do a little 5th level spray of cards, because Savathor is just like, fuck this shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I am going to give them dex saves.
Okay.
DC 17.
Both DCs. Okay. I'll do the Marilith first. Dex save. Magic effect. That's a 23 for the Marilith.
All right. Nice.
And Gobrazu, do you get magic resistance? You do
Probably.
not. You do not.
Greater
You
demons.
get
Oh.
magic. It does. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like greater demons usually.
That's a 16 though. It's
All
not
right.
very dexterous. So you hit
So
it.
I rolled really well. I'm really actually very grateful for this. 20, 38 force damage to the Glabrezu. 19 to the force damage to our girly. The Glabrezu is blinded as
Okay.
well.
All right.
And then I am going to jump away
Because it's
from
blinded.
because it's blinded. It won't get provoke an attack of opportunity.
Not even at disadvantage.
I mean, if you want to do that, but it says specifically in attacks opportunity, a creature it can see, I believe. But but you can. This is Tim's table, so if Tim wants to throw one at me at disadvantage, I'm not gonna scoff at all. It makes for whatever story you want to tell more dangerous.
Oh, you charmed me. All right, you jumped out.
All right. And I'm going to land. Ideally, I'm going to land in such a way where I don't know the capabilities of these things, but I'm trying not to give an easy AoE. So, but I still want to stay within 30 feet of the team. There we go. That looks like a nice, good lightning bolt. I'm going to eat.
You're
There.
not lying.
I will. Yeah, it put me in the middle playing the guitar. That's dope. All right. So that was my bonus action. That is my turn. I point out that guy and go, or as I'm doing backflips through the air. I'm pointing at the Glabrezu and going, "He's blind."
Got it.
And yeah, with the spray of cards blasting into his eyeballs.
So in that turn, the Merilith, unconscious, Vokath flies over, slices Blandina. The Glabrezus do their assault. Blandina remains unconscious, laying on the ground. Vokath goes hard in the paint with this hammer, up and down, splitting up this Glabrezu. Torn flies over and absolutely blasts the Merilith, but you can see, he's just bleeding out and just pulls the axe out of the Merilith, and you can hear the sucking sound as you can hear this beam of cards flying over his head. A few cards line up in her as you slowly Jedi over to one side. He's blind. The Merilith looks down, sees Blandina, blink, looking down, and I'll save one for you. Will attack Vokath. Or I'm sorry, if I do that one more time, Torn will attack Torn. That's a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
That is 15, so 7. I'm sorry, 13, so 6 slashing.
I'm down.
You're down?
That
Swings
man.
down on...
Only half though, right? It's only half damage. Are you raging?
I
Well, that
did,
was a
I did have it. I did.
Oh,
have
I'm
it.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Yeah, no, you're okay. I know we're trying, and I appreciate that. Everybody's like, the law books are coming out big time right now. This is fantastic.
Live and die by the honest rules here.
Hey, Torn,
Yeah.
did you take the 12 healing?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gave everyone 12.
So you're at 6 hit points right now. Okay. Swings at you again. So just don't bother yet, because the next one is a 19 plus. And you
Don't
took 6
bother because
damage.
it's gonna knock you
Yeah.
out.
But you saved a hit from Blandina, so that's good. Looks down at Blandina, who's laying on the ground. Swings for a 4 plus. Yeah, that's 13. I don't think that hits.
Shield?
No. Nice.
So no,
Okay.
it does not hit.
Swings again. That's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
That's 6 slashing. You're still up.
Yep.
2 more swords are there. She's gonna swing them both, or she can swing one of them. Ooh, that is a 14.
Nope.
Dude is just like, huh.
No, I'm not even doing that. It's just going. It's bouncing off of a shield.
Got
It's
it.
doing work.
It's
It's doing
just
work.
trying to break the astral shield, the mithril shield, but this is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I'm gonna roll
Silvery
this.
barbs from downtown.
Okay, all right.
And I am
Reaction's
targeting Tori with the. Oh, is Tori's down?
Throws down.
Vokath, are you near?
No.
I am not near a target.
Okay, I will target then Blandina on your.
You can do a melee attack, right? Is it a?
It has to be a melee attack, but you don't have to. You don't even have a reaction. You cast shield on your next roll. This is what Silvery Barbs does. My other feature is what gives you the attack. On your next roll, you have advantage, Blandina, and then this thing has to roll another die and pick the lower.
The next roll of anything?
A D20 roll is.
'Cause it might be a death save.
Let me read. Let me read. But yeah, let me know if it actually made a difference. My Silvery Barbs.
So it's the next roll was a 14 to hit.
No.
That was it.
Oh, she screams as she tries to come down with the tail. Dude, Blandita just soaked up this TPK with this one shit rolling around. All right, so here comes the tail. The tail, I think, is gonna miss. That's a 13 to hit.
Yes.
Wow.
Dude, hanging on a thread. Blandina just rolling around.
Yeah, the Silvery Barb says advantage on their next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw within the next minute. So yeah, you see a serpent binding one of the arms, holding it back, and then another serpent empowering Blandina's next attack roll. Here,
Brilliant. Glabrezu, who is blind. Ooh. How long is he blind?
just until I think the beginning of my next turn. Let's see what it says. Until the end of its next turn. So at the end of this turn, it's no longer blind.
All right. It just holds there and takes the dodge action.
Okay.
I never do that, Skylar. I think that's literally the first time I've ever done that with a monster. Thank you, Plint, for teaching me for 3 straight sessions of effing me with dodge action. Blandina, you're on the ground, looking up, like literally star of the show.
Psychic Lance on the group on both the Glabrezu and the demon.
Yes.
So you're going around. You're going around.
No, I'm looking at them from the ground. I just open my eyes. I'm just looking up and blasting.
You opened your third eye chakra here.
Correct. With just this glowing icy shield around me, you just see
And snakes wrapping around you.
yeah.
Is it a save?
Yeah.
It's like Sailor Moon.
So both the Glabrezu and they both have to make int saves.
Intelligence saving throws.
Glabrezu fails. And 16 plus for the Marilith.
So she passes.
Okay. Thanks. I'm gonna start.
Um,
If you guys just want to use that as a technique, 16 plus or whatever, just to make things move faster, we'll do that. So she saves. Psychic Lances go.
18, 22, 26, 30.
Hey, Corvette.
So Glabrezu takes 30 and is incapacitated.
Okay.
Nice.
The Marilith takes 15, is not incapacitated. And then I am Misty Stepping as my bonus action. The F away from this to the other side of the over to Vokath.
Oh, do you want to fly over like Princess Leia into his arms?
No, not into his arms, but just Misty Step. I just end up right next to him.
I got you. And that'll bring up. Okay.
It's my turn.
I believe so, right?
Yeah, it is.
Can I get to the other Glabrezu?
Yes.
He's incapacitated.
Yep.
Yeah, how does that work with the dodge action? Does that mean the dodge action is no longer in effect because he can't?
No. Yes.
Oh,
Yep, no longer in effect.
that has never come up. That's so interesting.
Okay, so
No,
we're
you
ruling
looked that up.
it's
It's just
no longer in effect.
Yeah, it's not in effect. He's stunned. Yeah, you got him.
Yeah, he can't take reactions.
So I can roll with advantage then. Yes, no.
You don't innately have advantage on an incapacitated creature, right?
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Oh, you do. God, I keep missing that up.
It's
I
not an
apologize.
auto crit, but it is an
Oh,
it
okay.
is advantage.
God damn. Okay, that's awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna attack it with advantage.
No. Incapacitated. I'm sorry.
It's stunned.
Incapacitated.
That's advantage.
It's all you are is you creature can't take actions or reactions. So it's still dodging. It's just like confused.
It just can't
Right.
take its turn, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So normal hit.
Normal hit.
So it's a normal attack.
Yep.
So it would be at disadvantage then because he's dodging.
Well, he's incapacitated, so he can't.
Doesn't say he
dodge,
can't.
What we established.
Yeah. So that action would be gone.
Right, because you can't take reactions or actions.
Regular attack. Just move on. Yeah, regular attack. We'll come together with beers and we'll fight over bonus action spells and whatever's there. But like, let's keep it cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
23.
To hits. These Glabbers are beefy, by the way. These
They
things,
are.
like you hit them, they're leathery.
I mean, he's been doing like 28 damage a turn to these things at least.
So that is 8 plus 25, 33.
Bloody.
Is
Same-
everyone
same
up?
here.
Is everyone up?
Torn
Yeah,
is
I
not.
think so.
Torn is down.
Oh, torn now.
Because
I can-
I could let off another heal, or I can use my War Priest ability and attack the Glabrazer again.
I feel like healing would be
I
nice.
think healing would be better right now.
Healing would be great, just in case there's a surprise fireball.
Okay, so I am gonna drop a mass healing word.
Tori's like, yes, give this thing to me.
Everyone gets 6 hit points back.
Nice.
Sorry, it's not more, but it is a bonus action heals, and it gets everybody. So
You get up, just this boxing match that you're in, Torn, just getting pummeled by this thing, and you feel it. And when your eyes open up and you can see the tail that has been a menace to you just right next to you. Is that it?
yeah, I'm done.
Torn. Sorry, I didn't mean to make that theatric, but I guess it's a stream. Torn.
I want to hit something.
She's right there.
So I get up, I see this creature I've been battling this entire time, right?
Yep.
And I want to swing as hard as I can. I'm gonna use another rage as a bonus,
Okay.
and I'll swing it out. Get the freak out of Dodge, man! I got a 1, boss.
Okay. So you get.
That is crazy, man.
You should
21
That hits.
rolling damage. We got a 14 plus 3, 17.
I'm so glad that you did that heal. This works out so damn well. How do you want to do this?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I want to slash upward because the first one was a downward slash. This one's going up. And
Yep.
I want to reach my hand into his chest and just like squeeze. Grab something and squeeze.
You do. As you swing up, slice open the chest that is exactly the same scar that you have. With you let go of the swing, reach in, pop, and you feel something just pop in your hands as you pull out a heart. And
Yes.
she falls straight into a pool of ichor that sizzles and disappears, but you hang on to the heart.
That's good. That's good stuff. It's satisfying, actually.
Good squishy.
You're 6 hit points left, and you can feel it.
Yeah, I'm buckling. I'm definitely buckling.
Sabathor.
All right. This is trying to do something crazy because I know it's the end. I'm going to do. Maybe something I've never done before, honestly. And because it's the last enemy, I'm going to bardically uninspire it by basically using my bonus action ability to give it a minus D8, 1d8 on its next roll.
Yes.
I am going to cast Polymorph on it, and it must make a wisdom saving throw at a D8, minus D8 on this.
Okay. +. Oh, that's a club raising. It's not 9 plus. So 20 minus the D8. Minus 4, 16.
My DC was 17. And I'm going to turn it into the normal prey of snakes. And turn it into I won't describe the animal, but I'll say it's a breathing creature.
Yeah.
I will walk up, or I float up to it, go down, pick it up, and I will start suffocating it. Because a creature that takes damage is unpolymorphed, but a creature that dies of suffocation does not unpolymorph.
So you're going to leave it in the astral plane as a snake.
As
You
a suffocated, or not a snake, but like a prey of snakes. Like I didn't want to describe animals just in case people are afraid of like, animal harm.
You have fully killed a demon.
Yep.
Knowing that the Merilith went back to the abyss, never to be able to return to the astral plane for 100 years, much like devils. The other Gilbrezu dismissed from the astral plane, which will make it so she can't like teleport through the astral plane. You hold this thing's heart still. The Merilith will still exist for like eternity until you kill it on the abyss. You know what I mean? Or do the same thing. Torn, as you guys all see this go down. You see this astral figure get up, turn around, and walk off. Come back, look at another astral figure, like lean down, say something, and you see it nod. And the large astral creature with the spiked horns kind of leaves. In your mind, you're guessing that was Cord. Doesn't really vocalize much. The astral figure takes form of like a bare-chested Viking type barbarian loincloth with just this huge striated muscles, no weapons in hand. Be not afraid, brother. I am Grapple, Fist of Cord. Torn, that's a fine name. Get to work, defend the throne, then find that creature's lair and end it. The boss left you that. And he points over to, this is the gift, Auntie. Because you said it, it is the rod of lordly might.
Oh, dope.
Yes.
He looks at you, and he, you know what I mean? Like, he grabs your shoulder, and he's like, off with you. You and I, we could do some rounds one day. Squeezes your shoulder, and then you guys find yourself dripping wet in the same teleportation circle in the maelstrom. Not panic breathing anymore, but getting your air back as you look at each other and see each other as a party reformed. You hear in the distance, she's here! And that's where we'll stop.
Sorry you guys have to see that. You guys had to see me smother a small animal to death.
It's a demon. You weren't smothering a
True.
small animal. You were smothering a demon.
This is
Who
true.
did vile things. That's like the ultimate human trafficking.
And ironically, that was the demon that was fighting me. That was like critting on me. I like kept track. I was like, that's the one that's fucking with Salvatore. I'm gonna just absolutely murk this thing.
Man, for a session, I was sweating that. For a session I put together at like 10 p.m. last night.
Holy crap.
I'm glad that didn't completely come apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. Am I still holding the heart?
Yes. We can go into a little bit more. So anything beyond the whatever happens next week, we'll come back to. But yeah, you're holding the heart. You have Merilith's heart, not a Merilith's heart, right? There's Balgura, the Balgura. You have Merilith's heart, meaning pretty cool trophy to hang around your neck. You know what I mean? Like a Minotaur stick from whatever movie that was.
Amazing movie. Your Highness.
Your Highness.
The absolute height of cinema.
Dude, I watch that probably once a month. Geared to put myself to sleep. That is my sleep movie.
Great.
Good game, you guys. Good game.
I can't believe I forgot about Split Enchantment.
Thanks for your patience.
That's okay. I forgot about my. I forgot about my stuff too.
Well, it's first time at level 10. That's
Yeah.
the thing. So
That's okay. That's
I know.
learning stuff.
Yeah,
We're gonna raid into. If everybody can stick around, we're gonna raid into Corgi. Corgi the Mighty, who is a Lord Gazumba guy with us.
Nice.
I gotta find him first.
Guild Superior looks like they're
Got
on
him.
break.
Got him.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see everybody
Thanks so much.
Sunday then.
Yeah. Sunday with we can do a quick thing real quick. We got Sunday, then Thursday, and then Saturday I've got so Thursday with Jeremy, Sunday with me again,
And Monday, Monday for me on
Monday with
Adventures on
Tara?
Tap.
we're doing your Adventures on Tap.
Yep, on Monday.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll make sure that we're on there and support you. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for sticking around.
Cool. We'll see everybody
I'm gonna go to sleep.
then. Bye.
I'm stressed.
There's Dwarf the dwarf with his hammer of steel. Down by the forge, he's never been one to kneel. Boulders come flying, he takes them on the chin. But he's tough as the iron, never gives in. The divine misfits ride again. Through danger, fire and pain. Holy waters their gain. But they in it for the fame. When the ASMR, healer of the crew, hits harder with a hammer than you think.